Welcome to Killshot Tournament Season 1, and I am Longshot.
And I'm Kaleido.
And we're going to be bringing you this Game 2 between Panda, spawning as Terran. He's a Platinum level player, and his opponent is going to be Evenge, spawning as Zerg at the north. And he's a random player. I mean, we saw in Game 2 his Terran play. Unfortunately, it wasn't maybe his type of game to really play well as Terran. But now he's going to be spawning as Zerg. Hopefully, we see some crazy matchups between, Panda and Evenge. So let's get this game started.
Right, hopefully he has a better Zerg build planned here, but I have to say, you can't supply drop on Overlord, so this might be a little difficult for him.
Yeah, and not if you use supply drop on Overlord, or actually with Overlords, it'd be kind of weird though, because you'd be losing supply left and right. Even if you tried to drop on tanks with Overlords, I think that'd be the only time you could do that is with Banelings. Oh my gosh, that would be that's like, I mean, honestly, if he pulls out like a Baneling drop, oh my gosh, I'll lose my freaking mind. But yeah, this is going to be awesome. I mean, he's doing this extractor chick right now, and he did it twice. Now, you lose minerals when you do that, correct?
Yeah, you do lose 25 minerals for canceling the extractor. I think what he was trying to do, well, he 10-pooled, and then, he did an extractor trick, right? Got 11 drones, put the pool down, and then extractor tricked again to get his 11th drone back. But I don't know, because it kind of doesn't pay for itself if you keep doing it, because that's actually 50 minerals that he ended up losing in the long run. So he could have built an extra drone just by making an Overlord. Yeah,
so Evenge, hopefully he doesn't cancel. It doesn't look like he's going to be canceling this extractor, but right now we see...
he definitely should not cancel.
Yeah, do not cancel again, because, taxes are so high in California, man. Seriously, man, like people say, oh, taxes went down in California, but no, taxes are very high. If you want to come and live in California, man, you better bring some money. Seriously. But right now we have Panda going to be getting out his first Marine right now, and going to be walling off at the front right now. He seems to be very confident. I'm surprised that he didn't wall off at the beginning here.
Right, that is a little weird. I mean, especially if you're not going to scout that early. Thankfully for him, he's going to be scouting right now. He's actually going to find Evenge first, which is always good. Like, if you find the Zerg player first, you're actually in pretty good shape, because you get to know exactly if you should worry about a Ling bust or a Baneling bust early on or anything like that. So he's in pretty good shape in that sense, but I definitely agree that you want to be building those buildings at the wall to start with.
Yeah, I completely agree, and it seems like he may be also going that 1-1-1 build that we saw earlier on in Game 1, because he's already got his first gas. I wonder if he's going to be getting his second gas anytime soon. He
definitely should get a second gas if he plans on going Banshee again. I mean, it's not going to be okay if he doesn't have the second gas very, very soon.
But I guess since Game 1, I guess he did some really psychological damage to Evenge. He's going to be putting down 2 spine crawlers at his base. I mean, this is very unorthodox for a Zerg player.
Absolutely. Not only did he do that, he built a queen and these 2 spine crawlers, which is actually way more than 300 minerals, so he definitely should have taken this expo way sooner. I don't know why there's no hatch here.
Yeah, I mean, he could have taken this natural down here, and just started droning up very, very hard right now. I mean, with that larva inject, and he's got enough. Oh, he just put down the larva inject. So I mean, he's gonna be hopefully is he making more drones? No, he's opting to get roaches. So right now, if we take a look at the harvester count, he is behind by 1 drone, but it's okay. But he is a little bit supply blocked right now. He's also getting that Overlord, so he's going a very heavy tech build right now. I mean, he's already getting his lair.
The issue with Zerg is you never want to be behind on drones. Even 1 drone, like, you need to be way ahead. You need to have this expo, and it needs to be saturated almost as fast as possible, because you need the economic advantage just because of the way the larva mechanic works. You definitely want, 1, a building that creates more larvae, because that's the only thing that produces units for the Zerg player, and 2, just to get the economic advantage so you can keep producing out of all that larva as fast as possible.
Yeah, and right now we do have 2 Hellions at the front, going to be roasting and toasting, and baby, put that Zergling on the barbecue, baby, because, man, it is just Hellion time tonight, because right now he's going to be going into Evenge's base, and unfortunately, Evenge is supply blocked right now, and I'm not sure if he can handle, taking out all of these, these 4 Hellions.
Roaches are pretty good against Hellions. If he positions this correctly, it should be a pretty easy cleanup, actually.
Oh! 1 Hellion goes down and out. I mean, yeah, you are very correct, my friend, sir. Like, dang. I mean,
Yeah,
just
roaches are pretty good, man.
freaking snipe that bad boy right out from underneath him. He's just going to go back and hang out. He can be taking out this one Zergling at the watchtower, but I don't think he has vision of that yet. Oh, but now he does. Bam! Oh, love that, man. Dude, I love grilling. And look, he birthed that little tree right there, too. Oh, man. Freaking awesome. But right now, oh, but he is going to be hiding some tech here. Check that out. I like this play from Evenge. Going to be throwing down the spire in the south end of his base, you know, and putting down that Overlord, you know, to put down that extra creep so he can be able to hide his spire. I do somewhat like this play. I mean, he's getting a lot of gas right now, and
at risk of being maybe too critical, I would say this is still a huge, huge mistake, because one base muta in itself is pretty terrible, because you can't get more than 7 mutas at a time, and then you have to wait for the whole larva to pop off again. So you're not going to get enough mutas. And he also built a Hydralisk den. So he's going to be splitting his larva between hydras, roaches, mutas, lings on one base. I don't know about it. I really, really don't agree with this. He's finally taking the hatchery at almost the 9-minute mark. I think this is way, way, way too late for a Zerg player to be hatching.
yeah, we can already tell that since Panda already has his expansion in base of his main, you know, he can throw down those extra mules, and it'd be devastating for Evenge. He really needs to get up his third, because the way the Zerg really works is that it's expand, conquer, and overrun your opponent.
Absolutely, you always need to be ahead on bases, ahead on economy in general, and you need to be able to spread your creep everywhere and be able to overrun any army that tries to attack you.
But he is getting 2 mutas out, which can be an advantage for Evenge right now, because right now Panda's going to be getting the Banshees out with Cloak, so this can be really bad for Panda if he loses these Banshees, because those mutas are right in the attack path of that Banshee. But right now he has he's not aware of this spire on the left side of this Banshee, but man, but gfPanda is going to wisely scan, making sure that he sees the unit composition at the front, so he's feeling pretty confident. But oh, he does see the spire. Check that out. I mean, how would you feel if you were like, I see hydras, I see roaches, I see zerglings, but there's a spire being hidden from you?
He must be so confused. I mean, I would say right now he should be harassing the spire. Like, you might as well just take it out with these 2 Banshees, because there's not a lot that the Zerg can do. He's gonna have to drag. He only has two Hydras here, and he's gonna have to drag them all the way to the back of this base, and then the Banshees can actually like do some damage to them too, and then cloak, and then finish them off, and then keep harassing this this spire. But you know, it's not necessary to do that. Obviously, I'm just you know, I think he's a little shaken up. He doesn't really know if he can attack with these Banshees if mutas show up.
That's right, but you know, with the amount of mutas on the ground, like all he needs is just one Overseer, or throwing, because he's already at that tech level. I mean, he could just throw down a Spore Crawler, but right now, yep, there's the Overseer. He's got the Overseer. Now he's going to be trying to clean up these 2 Banshees, but but they're uncloaked. Is he going to be using these mutas to come in and attack? No. Where are they? Where did they go? Oh, they're somewhere around here. I know they are. There they are.
They're still in the main.
Yeah,
they haven't done anything.
Geez.
He definitely should have been moving these mutas instead of his whole army of ground units that aren't able to attack air. But these Banshees are gonna get danger close to these mutas. Oh, they're gonna get taken out.
Oh, here they go! Boom!
Oh,
they're gonna
cloak the Banshees.
cloak him, cloak him, cloak him.
Wow.
Oh, he
second cloak and he gets
wow.
away. That was very, very good play.
7 life. But his energy is falling fairly quickly. The mutas are now, you know, just kind of trying to follow the path of the Banshees, trying to wait for their energy to
intercept with these Marines, though.
Oh, watch out for those Marines. Those Marines do heavy DPS against mutas. But right now, he can even be taking out these 4 Hellions at the Watchtower. Uh-oh, that's still quite a lot of minerals being lost by Panda, so...
Panda is getting a little distracted here, I feel, because he still doesn't have stim. He still doesn't have combat shields. He hasn't researched any of these upgrades at these tech labs that he built a long, long time ago now. He's just going to be building a lot of turrets to defend his production line here.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of Terrans normally have that problem. You know, when mutas come out in the field, they feel like confined and claustrophobic because they're stuck in their base and they just don't seem to have the mobility to deal with very fast muta harass play.
Right, that is an issue, and especially because it's very hard to read if the Zerg is gonna keep powering mutas until all of a sudden there's 40 mutas